going on? Got my allergies. So I just finished up a pre-trip. I am in Holbrook, Arizona. Left Lubbock yesterday. Got a load of meat in Friona, and I'm headed down to Long Beach, California. Long Beach, beautiful. Going down right to the end of the 710 and Highway 1. Going to some place, dumping off this load of meat. From what I gather, it's frozen, so it's going on a container probably and getting shipped overseas. I just finished up my pre-trip, at least logging a pre-trip. I already did a pre-trip before I started logging a pre-trip. That's the way you should always do it. Get out and do your full pre-trip before you do a pre-trip. Been doing that forever. Because then if you find a flat tire, whatever, you didn't log in yet, now you got to sit because something's wrong until, you know, a road call comes out and takes care of you and everything, and you're still in the sleeper. So, bonus. Anyway, just cleaned up. Gonna get out of here. Went over, got me a McDonald's coffee on the road. McDonald's coffee outside of making it in the truck. It's about as good as it gets, unless you can get to a, you know, a Starbucks or something like that. But actually, McDonald's coffee a lot of times is even better than Starbucks coffee, in my opinion. So you can see I am now driving a Volvo 670 with a 61-inch sleeper, automatic I shift. It's got a, what is it, the D13 13-liter Volvo motor in it. Pull on out of here. I got in here late last night. I got in here about midnight. It's now 10:28. Yeah, I got here like, it was like 12:10, 12:15 Pacific time. But yeah, this truck was available. It's actually a Ryder truck. It's a rental. I'm just out making company wages still. Although I think he's paying me 70 cents a mile. So I'm going to Long Beach, and I got a load going right back to Amarillo. And hopefully my truck's gonna be done. They found the wiring harness, that's already put on. Now they had a camshaft sensor come up that they got to replace, so they ordered that, but it's taken a minute. And also we're still dealing with, there's no rhyme or reason to why I'm getting a high fuel temperature thing. They've checked all the stuff. I mean, there might be the fuel rail. There's two temperature sensors on each end of the fuel rail that may need to be replaced. Damn it. I haven't driven a Volvo in a long time. I don't like it. This one's a 2016. I don't know, the I-shift thing down here on the seat, I don't care for that, because you gotta, it just puts clutter in your area right here that you gotta step over and everything. It's just kind of, This motor, it's a 425 horse motor, probably a 1650 torque. It does not get up and move. I got about 41,000 pounds of meat on here. And this truck will tap out at 72, so that's all right. Of course, you get into the mountains, I'm going to be dragging up a bunch of these hills. And when I hit a mountain, man, this thing gets down to goddamn 20 miles an hour. It is worthless. I could get out and run faster in this goddamn thing. So beautiful Arizona. And the temperature went down now that I'm running. It's like 95. It was saying like 107. Of course, that's just while I was sitting there with the engine running. I had a nice, uncomfortable night last night. The truck has an APU on it, but I couldn't get the APU to crank. So we got a switch right here, the tri-pack switch. We got to turn it on the back, but it was giving me some warning light. I'm like, whatever, wouldn't work. So I cranked the motor up. But then about 5:30 in the morning, all I hear is beeping going on. The truck shut down. I'm like, great. But it was kind of cool outside at the moment, so I just left it off. Figured, I'll try that. Once the sun came up, of course, it got hotter than balls in the truck, and I was just in there sleeping still and almost sweating my ass off. I hate that. I mean, overall, this truck's all right. It gets the job done, but would not be my first choice of truck. It's a decent ride, but Volvo has a lot of things to it I don't like. I mean, if you know what they are already, then cool. But they don't label anything on the sticks for cruise control and the Jake brake and everything. They just put like a little symbol. I was like, well, what the hell is that? Why don't you put engine brake? But I guess it went to be universal because, yeah, of course, over to Europe, whatever. Ooh, that's a nice piece of peat meat right there, man. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I was sitting here trying to figure out, well, what's the Jake brake? What's the cruise control? What's what? It's just got little symbols for it. It's like, whatever. Goddamn Germany. The Germans are like, oh, we will confuse the Americans when we send over our trucks. Should have just written everything in goddamn German. Yeah, so yesterday though I loaded in Friona, made it all the way to Holbrook, had about a 600-mile day. Today I'm going to try to make it down to Ontario off Milliken, maybe go to the Petro or TA. Then in the morning, hopefully I'll be in there by, well, my appointment's for 10 a.m. tomorrow, Friday. So I wanted to get as far as I could last night. I knew I was going to get a late start this morning. Ooh, oh, W9. W9, baby. Hell yeah. I knew I was going to get a late start this morning. If I want to make it to Milliken, I got to do, it's 514 miles to the Petro. What the hell, man? Go. God, this chunk of shit. Like I set the cruise control and it just shuts off. Like, God damn it. Yeah, another thing, the fuel gauge is stuck on full. Oh, actually it moved a little bit. Holy crap. Although I am buying it because it was stuck on full yesterday and I went like 200-300 miles and the needle hadn't budged. So I stopped in Santa Rosa at the TA and topped it off. I put 60 gallons in it to top it off. So the fuel gauge is full of shit, man. So, but I topped it off. I think they were dual 120s. But I'll try and make it to Kingman. Stop at the Petro on the east side of Kingman out there, top it off again. That's another thing I hate. Somebody gets in front of me and goes a little bit slower. Even though I got there a half a mile away, starts beeping at me. The thing sounds like a goddamn fire alarm, dude. It's like, Jesus, shut up. Can't wait to go down into freaking Long Beach tomorrow with that. That thing ain't gonna stop beeping because you know everybody's gonna be cutting me off like crazy. I'm sitting there with my eardrums bleeding. This stupid thing's loud too, man. It bugs the shit out of me. Anyway, back to my truck. Got the new wiring harness. It's got an overhead. Putting on 2 new steer tires. Putting new mud flap hangers on it. Replacing some sensors. He's got the base plate in for it. He's being really cool with me. He's letting me use one of his base plates for a little while until I get my own. Now that we live in Texas and everything, I can go get a base plate in Texas. But we've been out here, I've been out here doing this. Selena's been in the office working. We're getting paid for that. And he even said, you know, if he need to take an advance with him or anything like that, he's totally cool with it. So he's being a total cool dude. I was telling Selena, you know, like in the past, I've never been big on loyalty to companies and stuff, because if you don't do for me, I don't do for you. See you, you know, that kind of thing. This guy's been so cool to us. It's like he's actually changing my mind. So, and he knows about our YouTube channel. He's totally cool with me making videos about whatever, about the company, whatever. He just said don't talk about the brokers and about the places he pulls out of and stuff like that, because he doesn't want anybody trying to snipe his business. Because he has a lot of tight relationships with like a very select brand of brokers and stuff too. So he said, hey, just don't talk about that stuff. Everything else, I don't give a shit. As soon as I start getting some real settlements, though, I guess I can start sharing money stuff again and everything a little bit, you know, and just what we're doing. I mean, on average, I should be taking home usually around $6,000 a week. So, I mean, by the rates I'm seeing, the rate cons and everything, like this was a kind of a cheapo load. I got this one's getting 2,900 bucks. Still coming out around 275 a mile to go down to Long Beach from Friona. But he's got another load, and I'll see the rate con for that too, because he sends me all the rate cons just so I can see what's going on. That one out of there should be a lot better money. California's pumping out some good rates right now, so all good in the hood. All right, let's see if cruise control work again. Nope. All right, what's going on with this crap? Sometimes you gotta pump the brakes. Tell him I'm not gonna have cruise control all day. Last truck I was running, you chunk of shit. I was running Cascadia last week, another one of his trucks in the yard there. They put a new bumper on it and it covered up the Merida-Wapco radar on the front, so that had no cruise control. So he says, oh, I'll get that fixed. So yeah, if you ain't got no cruise control, man, and you get doing 600 plus miles a day, kind of sucks. Ooh, an SKW going by over there. Ooh, black and white Seminole paint job. I love that. That's my favorite paint job. So what the hell's up with this? Control. So anyway, yeah, hopefully the truck will be done after I get done with this run, hopefully. Like I said, he was holding me off for a couple of days right after the 4th, because loads weren't coming in until like Monday, Tuesday anyway, because everything slumped over the 4th. So he waited because he thought he might have the truck done. They were still waiting on parts. He had this load pop up. Hey man, you want to go on another run? I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. I mean, it's a paycheck, you know. He turns me right back to Amarillo and then back to Lubbock. Hopefully the truck's done. Get moving with that. And then he said too, after we get it all fixed, he's gonna send me on some short stuff just in case the truck, because it had so many problems that they're trying to diagnose, just in case if I go out on a short run, at least they can still get to me instead of sending me like clear up top of the country or something like that. Do a couple short runs, make sure the truck's running okay, and then bang me out on some big stuff, because he's getting mad money going to Miami and going to Seattle all day, day. So man, this thing being a temperamental little bitch. What's up with this goddamn thing? Great. Love it. So anyway, cruising across Arizona for now. Check back in a bit. Make a day out of it. Night. I'm standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Yeah, probably should have stopped at the Walmart there. Try to get some water and stuff. A couple of supplies, because I just threw all my ragtag stuff in here to go. Just my basic stuff. Yeah, I don't like going to that Walmart usually though, because you got to park out on the side lot. Yeah, they got truck parking there, but it's real shifty in there because you got all the engines coming over begging for money constantly, and if they know you got out of your truck, they go over there and they start standing by your truck and stuff. Like they're gonna break into the thing while you're not in it. So it's kind of like, I'll wait. Guess I'll keep on a scooting. Yep, just stopped off in Williams, Arizona. Had to grab some refreshments, water the weeds. This truck stop's alright at the Loves. Go in there and get you some overpriced soda. Funny, the shelves in there are like empty all over the place, so looks like they just got a whole shipment of stuff, and I'm sure the 4th of July weekend cleared them out, everybody going to the Grand Canyon, all that kind of stuff. So I still got 100 miles down to the Petro in Kingman, and I didn't have any drinks left, so we gotta stop for 5. No biggie. I always like Williams. Cool town. I like the little Main Street area, restaurants and bars and stuff. If there were going to be a town in northern Arizona I'd move to, it'd be this would be one of them. Flagstaff's cool, overpriced though. It's more expensive here now too though. Of course, up on the rim got the Payson area and stuff is all cool. Sedona's cool, although that's kind of bougie nowadays, you know. All the, oh, Sedona, let's go get a frappe, let's go get a mochaccino and talk about life. Like, slug. Let's keep moving. Yeah, this thing's so gutless. If I get behind anybody going slower, especially out here though, I can't even think of passing them. reserved a spot down off of Milliken at the Petro tonight. By the time I get in there, I don't even want to screw with it. I just want my reserve spot. I can't believe they're charging 30 bucks for parking now. But now I'm wondering, because it's been a while since I've been into that truck stop, if they're still charging you at the gate and charging you for reserve parking. So that's going to be like, I don't know what the gate ticket costs. Used to be 15 bucks to stay overnight if you didn't buy fuel. If you buy 60 gallons of fuel, I think it was free. But if I gotta pay for reserve parking and the gate, that's gonna suck. But I want to be into there by 8 o'clock tonight if I can. God damn it, my allergies. I want to be in there by 8 p.m. so I can get going by 6, because my delivery is by 10. But it's going to be morning LA traffic, so you gotta tap on a good hour or two extra. It's only like, I think it was only like 53 miles to the drop. So if I can get going by 6, hopefully that'll all come together. From there I can just hop straight on the 10 to the 710. South on the 710, I gotta get off on Highway 1 and weave my way into the place from there. I guess if you take, I was reading reviews on the joint, you can't get off at, I think it was Willow. Like, goes right down the street to it, but it's trucks are prohibited. So you gotta go and loop around the Highway 1 and 103, and then get on Willow at the 103, and then take an immediate left into the warehouse. It's like it's a drayage warehouse for containers and stuff. It's right down by the port and everything though, so. Back in the day, I used to go right there for, it's called Gatex back in the day, or Gatex. It's Kinder Morgan now, to load fuel. Yeah, we'll get down here though. There's the brake check area. I mean, if you're a cowboy, just blow on past. Or if the place is all full up with people, you don't pull in, but it's always proper to pull over, do a proper brake check, log it on your thing. So later on, if something happens and they go, well, did you do a brake check at the brake check place? Because your brakes burned up on the way down the mountain. We're like, yes, I did actually, and everything was fine. I even logged it. We're like, wow, okay. I mean, one last thing, you're still gonna get screwed, you know? I mean, Selena was telling me about, there's a lawsuit on a truck, an owner op at the place we're at, that he wasn't even at fault. The car in front of him caused the crash by cutting him off or something like that and ran into him. But the car took off, even though there were witnesses, the cops showed up, wrote the report that he wasn't at fault and everything, but everybody behind him, apparently that hit him, are suing him now, and they can't find the guy that's ultimately responsible, but the truck is the one that always has deep pockets with the big insurance, so everybody's gonna sue you, even if you're not at fault. Sometimes you wonder why anybody does this. All the regulations and all the liability of it. And then you could go to prison for it. It's like, why would you do something like that? Why not just go home, sit on the couch, and get your stimulus check or something like that? Why would anybody want to do this business anymore if that's the way it's going to be? Especially for smaller companies, owner ops, all that kind of stuff. for the costs all going up. Was it going to a $2 million liability minimum coverage you got to have now somewhere down the road? Congress just passed it and everything. Thank you, Asian Mai, for covering that. But yeah, the $2 million liability coverage we're all going to have now. States are raising all their tolls. Connecticut by 2023 is implementing a 17.5 cent per mile charge going through the state. I mean, it all just gets passed off onto the consumers ultimately. The rates have to go up because we got to cover all this crap. But still, it's like, with all the added headaches, no parking. Sometimes you wonder, like, no wonder why the industry lost since the pandemic, since last year. The industry lost 200,000 drivers that have not been replaced yet. And it looks like it's only going to get worse because they can't recruit drivers anymore. Everybody's just absolutely taking a dump on that. There's drivers coming in, but not nearly what they need. And a lot more people are dropping out of the industry than are coming in, so it's just going downhill. Here's a brake check. There's a bunch of people in there. I ain't gonna pull in. I already checked my brakes anyways, they're fine. I gotta say, in the past, man, I had Volvos that drove real smooth. This thing, Jesus. I mean, I know the stretch of I-40 out here isn't that great. Has a lot of potholes and everything, all the way through Flagstaff over to here and stuff, but this thing is a rattle box, man. However, it is 5 years old, so. I'm gonna throw my little jakes on, even though these jakes are weak as hell. I used to go back up here on I-40 on the other side of Flagstaff to exit 211. Used to be the Giant Fuels tank farm. For a while I was pulling loads out of the Giant up there back down to Bullhead City and Laughlin. I was doing 2 loads a night. I was hauling ass, man. I go up there, grab a load, I'd be blazing down this hill at 80 miles an hour loaded. Just because you got to know it so well too, you know exactly, you know. Plus I was driving a what was it? There's a P379. Had an ISX 15, heavy jakes on it, stuff like that. Good gears, whatever. I could just throw the jakes on and just blast down this hill. Yeah. Look at crap. Oh, I can't wait to buy an old truck. I have all this stupid radar shit. All this radar stuff that buzzes at you constantly and hits your brakes and all that stuff, it's just standard equipment on new trucks nowadays. Like, screw that, dude. I don't want anything to do with that crap. Some people could say, oh, but it helps you out, it's nice. No, it ain't. I don't like it. It stinks. And I don't like it. A lot of times I would think, well, the equipment can be, if it keeps you from getting in a wreck or something like that, get it. But a lot of times it actually makes you more complacent as a driver because you become more used to doing other things because you're waiting for the warning buzzers to go off if something's wrong, like lane deviation or anything like that, so it doesn't keep your eyes on the road. You start looking away more, fiddling with crap or whatever. Like, no, you're supposed to be watching the road. If you're watching the road and paying attention, you don't need that stuff. But whatever. I was talking with Selena. I think I'm trying to be on the 5-year plan right now. 5 more years of trucking and I'm out. I want out. Done. I'll have been driving like 28 years by that point. I got to pass a couple more physicals and I'm out. I always try to base the window of trucking I want to stay in by the number of physicals I got to get. Like I got, what, a year and 8 months left on my physical right now. So I'm looking at 5 years, 2 more physicals. It's a nice number. I'll be 52 and hopefully just have other stuff going on, passive income, get the hell out of this crap, move on to other stuff, move out to a smaller town, get away from all the BS. We decide to stay in Texas, maybe go to Florida, I don't know. Come on, man. Alright, since we're on downhill, let's see if I can get past this guy. If you were my wife, I'd divorce you too, you stupid buzzer. Oh, now you speed up. I mean, I don't mind going a little bit slower. I just don't want to listen to that stupid thing go off. I hate it. So we're just heading on down the hill, going to Kingman, going to top off all the fuel, make it on down to Ontario this evening. So I guess we'll check back in a little while. Well, almost into California. Stopped off in Kingman. Topped off the tanks. Put in 76 gallons on 500 and something miles, I forget. But it gave me a fuel average of about 7.5 miles a gallon. So I guess kind of decent considering I'm heavy and been up in the mountains. So, oh, come on. Oh, I hate this. Shut up. So, just gonna cross the bridge here in a minute to California. Luckily I'm all topped off. I should get down there. I guess I haven't gotten the instructions on it yet, but I guess I got a load coming right back out going to Amarillo. Probably, depending on where it's going, I may end up having to deliver that on Monday. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, this goddamn shit. the hell? God damn, man, it's a chunk of shit. Oh, Colorado River. Lake Havasu down there. Oh, here it comes. You are now a target. As soon as you cross the state line, you got a big old bullseye on you. Oh my God, dude. Anybody got a shotgun? So I can blow this thing up. Where the hell's it even at? Land of double nickels. Yeah, I think this is going to be my last trip to California. Coming out here just pain. Hoping to be into Ontario by about 2,100 hours. Hot as balls. Says it's 118 right now. It's like I got the air blowing full blast, but it's still just kind of keeping it at bay. You know, it's not cold. Oh my God, dude. Things are driving me goddamn to drinking, man. Jesus. So I guess here in a few minutes we're gonna have the ag station coming up. Gotta show them my bills. Load of meat. And then I don't know, it's been a while. I just came out from my daughter's graduate. Well, I went to Vegas. I can't remember if they got a scale house built on the 40 yet. I mean, I guess I'm gonna find out. I know there's the ag station. It's like I know they made the big scale house on the 15 coming in from Vegas. And there's one on the 10. Still when you just come off Tajon, but that one, it looked like it burned down or something like that. I don't know. The one in Tajon, just before you drop into the Inland Empire. I don't know. Guess I'll find out. So, ag station coming up. Get out of here. I'll probably try to keep it about 60, just keep making a little bit extra time. Most everybody, I mean, a lot of trucks, even while I'm in California in the past, a lot of guys pass me up 65, 70 miles an hour. Even though it's supposed to be 55, but it's one of the most retarded things that California has kept doing is keeping trucks at 55, but whatever. When I do go buy a truck, I'll make sure it's a pre-emission motor, so I always have the reason that, oh, I can't go to California, sorry. Oh man, that was a good load too. Yeah, that's a bummer. Guess I'll just have to, oh, I gotta go to Florida instead. Oh, bummer. So, yep, it's a desert. It's California. Shithole. Guess we'll be back in a few. Closed, baby. Good. Not so lucky over there, though. Just coming off Tajon Summit. Dropping down to Ontario. Just about 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. Coming into SoCal. Wonderful. Well, at least Tajon wasn't all backed up this time. Last time I came down here for my daughter's graduation, this place was all a mess. We sat from the top of Tajon, shit, all the way down almost to the break off of the 215 and the 15. It was all backed up. Decent trip all day, aside from listening to the truck squawk whenever I got too close to somebody. It's driving me crazy. Selena even called me, sitting here with my earbud in and everything. And every time I get close to somebody and it started going, she's like, oh my God, that's annoying. Well, yeah, it's like being at home with you. It's horrible. I'm kidding. I didn't tell her that. I just told her she's a horrible cook. So we got this. Be down here in just a little bit. Probably about a half hour from the truck stop. So we got to check in real quick. I was coming off like, oh yeah, scales closed. It's just like the perfect capper to the night. Don't have to deal with it. One less thing. Then boss man called and he said he's gonna get details on a load in the morning for me. I go, okay, cool. Is it just coming out of Southern California or what? And he's like, oh yeah, Southern California or Fresno or something like that. I don't know. I'll let you know. Well, Fresno's a little bit of a departure. I know, I mean, there's tons of produce to go up there and get, I'm sure. I remember Delano picking up Halo oranges or little tangerines or whatever. Oh my God. Ugh, just about to eat a bullet from that stupid thing. I mean, literally too, I've been right up on trucks. It doesn't even beep. I'll be way back and it starts beeping and I'm like, what the hell are you beeping at? There's like nobody even around me. Thanks, Germany. It's annoying as all shit. So anyway, be down here a little bit. Get a little footage of going in the truck stop, I guess. Fun. Then we gotta film the traffic going down to the drop in the morning, which will be a blast because I'll be right there on the 10. I'll take the 10 right across to the 710, go south. Oh shit, dude. Tailgate much, bruh? Black Freightliner up there. He's all right up that car's ass. I got a little over 2 hours left on my drive time. Get down here in plenty of time. Total drive for the day was about 520 miles. Ugh. Up yours, man. That's nice. It was 118 out of the desert. Coming off the hill now, it's 85. Too bad not right down at the beach or something like that. It'd cool off a lot tonight, like down in the 60s. Still crack the windows. They're way up in the mountains and sleeping. Super nice. I used to love living in the mountains. Once you get above like 3,000–4,000 feet, like on the mountains, the Sierras up in Northern California, so nice just to get up in the morning. It would be in like the 50s and stuff during the middle of summer. Smelled like pine trees and stuff. Why? There's nobody even in front of me and it's beeping. Oh, this chunk of crap. Yeah, I can't wait to get my truck back. He's hoping it'll be done by the time I get back. Let me guess, you want to get over again? Yeah, they put this truck bypass in, shit, years ago now. Used to be all free willy, man. Cars are just zipping all over the place. So we'll get down here to the truck stop. I gotta get down, take 10 west, get off. I think Milliken is actually the very first exit as soon as you get on the 10. Jam in there. I'm gonna take a shower tonight. Maybe do a little workout. For a little walk. Sorry, Prime, but you're lagging. Gotta go. Of course, now I gotta slow it down a little bit because this curve kind of hits a little bit. This lane ends. Cars should never be going slower than trucks, just saying. Cars that go slower than trucks actually cause more problems, usually, because they're like a just big old butt plug right in the middle of the road. I'm going almost 70. Better ease off. Johnny Law gonna come get me. All right, we'll get on down here. Check back. I don't even remember where anything is in this place. It's been a while. Gotta find the reserve parking. It's probably gonna be closer up to the building. pig. Check this thing real quick. I could even go back a couple more feet just so somebody don't hit my front end when they're trying to back in, maybe. Couple more feet. There we go. Duty status with a note. Post trip. So it's 8:30. Definitely wanted to be off the clock before 9, so I get started by 7 in the morning. My drop's at 10. It's only 55 miles away down to Long Beach, but and that would give me 3 hours to get down there. And the funny thing is, 55 miles, and you know how LA traffic is in the morning. So, not taking any chances on that one. Definitely going to get out of here with plenty of time to spare. Get down there. Place that I'm going to, I read the reviews on it and everything. It's called like 3 Rivers Trucking. It's a, like I said, it's a drayage warehouse or something. But they, all the reviews said you get offloaded in like, oh, we got a moth in here. Oh, sorry, but here you go. Oh, fly away. All right, let me give you a boost. See you. But yeah, they'll get you unloaded like real quick, so hopefully I get there, they'll check me right in and put me in a dock and get me out of there. Of course, we'll film that, but here I'm gonna grab a shower as soon as I do my little post-trip thing. Grab a shower. I'm gonna take a little walk. Actually, I'll probably try and go work out a little bit first, then go take a shower. And then if I wanted anything to eat, they got Popeye's Chicken and Burger King. Says the restaurant's closed, so yeah, looks like I'm gonna get a neighbor. Oh, well, let's check out for the night on that. I don't know, I used to work at Prime too, man. I better watch this guy. He's coming in kind of quick, coming in hot. Now, when he drove by, you can just tell by the look on his face. He knows what he's doing. He's probably been around a minute. Yep, he's doing good. It's in the hold. So anyway, check out on that. We'll be back in the morning and go to the drop. With turquoise and real diamonds.